Hi everyone. So we are shortly going to start this live stream. We are going to wait for a few minutes till then everybody joins us, and then we are going to start today's live stream. Meanwhile, let's just wait. So we are going to wait for next 5 minutes, and then we are going to start this live stream. Okay, I can see a lot of people are joining us. So we are going to wait for a few more minutes till then others also join us. Okay, so I think we can start this live stream and others can join. So, hi everybody, and good afternoon. So, I hope you all are doing well. And First of all, before proceeding further, let's check the audio. So if you can hear me loud and clear, please type yes in the chat box. If I am very much audible to you, just write yes in the chat box. All right. So, as you know, this live stream is all about crypto. But of course, you might have seen that recently crypto has been trending. It's been in the headlines everywhere, right? So if you are also wondering that you want to invest in crypto but you don't know how to start it, or you might be wondering that how crypto actually works and how you can start investing into it, so you have come to the right place, because right here in this live stream I'm going to share with you a lot of things that are going to be related to crypto, how you can start your investing journey, and how you can start investing in cryptocurrencies. You might have been investing in stocks. So today I'm also going to tell you that why you should, prefer crypto over stocks. Why cryptocurrencies gives you an advantage over stocks. So I would like to ask you all that how many of you have been already investing? How many of you are already investing in something? All right. So okay, let's begin it. And I would like to welcome you all to this crypto for absolute beginners. So, if you have never invested in cryptocurrencies, or if you are looking to invest in cryptocurrencies, then this is the right place where you can start investing, where you can start your investing journey very easily. So before we start, let me introduce myself. Hi everyone. This is Aliza and I am going to be your host for the next consecutive 5 days where we will be talking about cryptocurrencies, where we will be learning about cryptocurrencies, where we will, look into investments, how you can start investing, how you can start your journey. See, a lot of people might think that how we can easily manage our finances, but before that, also, I would like to tell you one thing, that this live stream is not just about learning. This live stream is not just about, where I'm just going to teach you something. No, I'm not your teacher. I'm not just going to teach you about cryptocurrencies or give you financial knowledge. Of course, this live stream is going to be very engaging. We are, of course, going to talk about certain things. We are going to learn about cryptocurrencies. But apart from that, we are also going to keep this live stream very much engaging, where you can ask me questions and you can clear your doubts about investments. And of course, it's going to be a two-way live stream, because of course I would like the questions from you as well. So it will be, more engaging for yourself as well. It will be entertaining for yourself as well, if you are going to, engage in this live stream. If I alone will be speaking, then it will be quite boring and it will be just any other live stream that's going to be informative. So I'm not going to make this live stream that informative where you just get bored. Of course, my intention is to keep it way much entertaining and very much engaging for you as well. All right, so this was all about this live stream. This was all about myself. Now, I was talking about managing finances. So, you might have seen a lot of people who are getting rich. So, do you think that alone business and job can, make you rich or give you that much money? See, if you are earning well, if you are doing a job or business, whatever you are doing, and you are getting money out of that, so it's very much important that you invest that money somewhere, because that money is going to give you returns. If you are just earning and you have kept that money into the bank, or you have kept it somewhere where it is just capped, the cash is not flowing, so it's of no use. So it's very much important that the cash should be flowing. So for that, it's very much important that you start investing, and because of investing you can actually make money, you can actually earn money. So that's how you can easily manage your finances. That's the reason I was asking you that, have you ever seen that people are getting rich? So alone job and business can make you rich. What do you think about it? See, I already told you that I would appreciate if you also, answer me or type in the chat box. So it will be engaging for yourself as well and for me as well. So if I ask a certain question, I want you all to, answer in the comment section. There is a comment section where you can just drop your comments, your answers, or whatever the question you are having. You can just, drop it in the comment section. Okay, so I already told you that with investment, you can actually make more money. You can actually earn more money. So you can think of investment as a passive income, like you just are investing somewhere and that is giving you returns without you doing anything. See, if you are doing a job, if you are doing a business, so you have to do something for it, right? It's not a passive income. But if we are talking about any sort of investment, not just cryptocurrencies, but any sort of investment, so that is a passive income that's going to give you returns without you actually doing anything. So every sort of investment is a passive income, whether you are buying gold, where you are buying some property, some land. So all of these types are passive income that's going to give you money. So it's very much important that you use your money to invest, okay, because that's going to give you returns. All right, so here we have talked about investments, right? But now, if you are thinking about cryptocurrencies, right, you might also have thought about stocks. We are going to talk about stocks as well. But if you are thinking about cryptocurrencies and you are thinking that you know nothing about crypto and you might be scared to lose your money, of course, everybody is scared to lose their money. Even I myself, if I'm talking about myself, of course, there is a risk and we all are scared to lose our money, the money which we have hard earned, right? So it might be possible that you have only heard bad things about Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. And it might also be possible that, everyone talks about crypto, but you might feel dumb asking questions. So that's not the case, and actually you can ask questions about crypto, like right here in this live stream you can ask me questions about crypto if you're having any doubt about crypto. And as I said that I am going to keep this cryptocurrency live stream way much simple, and we are going to talk about complex topics in a very simplified manner. And of course, another thing is that I'm going to explain you everything from the start, from the scratch, from the zero. We are going to learn everything about crypto. So it's the basics that I'm going to talk about today. So you just have to relax, and this session is particularly made for you if you are also thinking to start your crypto journey. And also, let me tell you one thing, I'm not here to sell you any sort of dreams, and I'm not here to promise you profits. I'm just here to help you understand crypto slowly, clearly, and logically. Okay. And this is going to be a 3 hour live session, but of course, as I said, don't worry, we are going to keep it engaging. It's not like that you will be bored here, or we are just, or I'm just going to, you know bombard information. That's not going to happen. We will take breaks, we will talk, we will laugh. And most importantly, as I said before as well, you can ask me questions. I will also feel good if you're going to ask me questions, or if you're going to answer me if I ask certain questions to you. Okay, so before proceeding, let me just quickly ask you a question. Type yes in the comment section if you have heard of Bitcoin. Type yes in the comment section if you have heard of Bitcoin. I think all of you might have heard about Bitcoin. So just type yes if you have heard of Bitcoin. Okay, all right. So let's move further. And you might have heard about Bitcoin, which is actually a type of cryptocurrency, right? But before we jump onto cryptocurrencies, let's just, talk about something else. So, what actually money is, right? What money is, of course, money is a very important thing, but what money is? Think about it for a second, like the note in your pocket, whether it's 500 rupees, 2000 rupees, 100 rupees, 500 rupees, $10. What it is actually? What it is actually? Of course, so it's just a paper, right? That's it, just a paper. But the real question is, if it's just a paper, why do we trust it so much? Why do we work day and night for just that paper? Okay, so let me just connect it to the ancient times. Let's just go back in time, hundreds of years ago, when there was no money. People used the barter system. We all have studied about it, right? So barter system was quite easy. They exchange, whatever the things they were having, they used to exchange that. Suppose I have rice and you have milk. So if I want the rice, I'm going to exchange. So if I want milk, of course, I'm going to exchange the rice that I'm having with you, right? So we just exchange it. But now, what if I want milk and you don't want rice? So here the problem comes, right? So that was the major problem. And that's the time when humans realized we need something that everybody accepts, right? Because, of course, there is a problem if I do not want that thing which you are going to give me in exchange of it. So then we moved to gold and silver, right? Of course, gold and silver, we all know about it. Gold is very rare and it was hard to get. Everyone agreed because it was valuable. So that's how gold had value. Okay. But later on, what happened? Carrying gold became difficult. So government at that time introduced paper money, and that's how paper money came in the existence. And that's the reason we are usually now dealing in paper money. But of course, now we are having digital currencies as well, apart from paper money. So it's a sort of revolution that's happened since the ancient times. So if you are talking about paper money, so paper money worked because people trusted the government, and government was the one who introduced paper money. So of course there were rules and regulations. It was all regulated by authority. So people started trusting it, and that's how the concept of money came. That's how the concept of paper money actually came. Now, let me ask you one thing. Today, we are even going cashless, right? We are using UPI or even a debit card. So, we are using this. So, where is that money? Can you actually see that money? Is it present in physical form? Of course not. You can't touch it, you cannot see it, but you trust the system. So, understand this clearly. Money is actually not paper, money is trust plus system. So if you are trusting, you are going to use that, right? Because first of all, we trusted the paper money, right? And after that, we also started using UPI, which is actually not visible. That is a form of digital money, right? So of course, we started trusting UPI. We do a lot of UPI transactions every day in our life. And we also trust the different sort of card like debit card. So we started trusting it. I hope you are able to understand whatever I'm saying, right? And I hope I'm not going too fast and I'm not speaking too fast. And whatever you feel about this live stream, you can just type in the comment section and I'll just get back to you. Okay, so as I told you that money is not paper. Money is trust plus system. And now let's talk about crypto. So, crypto is simply the next evolution of the system. Like from barter system, we switched to gold or silver, then paper money, and then of course UPI or digital money. So now crypto is also going to be an evolution in this particular system. So I have a question to you. How many of you think that crypto is simply the next evolution of the system? How many of you believe it? Just type yes in the comment section. Okay, so now let's just talk about why crypto was created. Okay, so it's the most important part that you should really understand. So, see, if digital money already exists, then why there was a need of crypto? Why did crypto actually come? And why Bitcoin? Okay, so anybody of you know the answer for this question? Why there was a need for crypto and why did crypto actually come? Anyone, if you know the answer, you can just type in the comment section. Okay, so let's move forward. And now it's 2026, but let's go to 2008. Okay, so in 2008, do you know the world faced a massive financial crisis? Big banks failed, people lost savings, and companies collapsed. And the worst part, common people paid the price for mistakes they didn't make. Okay, so, banks were actually too powerful. Governments printed money whenever they wanted, and inflation slowly reduced the value of people's savings. Let me ask you something honestly. Have prices gone up in the last 10 years? It's a very simple question. Just write yes. Have prices gone up in the last